Hey guys, so on the call last night, there's something that's quite interesting. Just closing a few of these tabs as I'm doing this, by the way. I need that one, I need this one, I need this one. This is something new, and I'm on a beta version of this program. Let me just move this out of the way. This is my account looking like it would if I was a client. Obviously, I'm not hooked up like you guys are, so I haven't really done anything for a while. But I just want to show you really what we can do with nutrition. Now, I always like to do the first couple of weeks, cut the carbs, go high protein, lots of greens, some good fats, get you in the habit of doing that so we get a good win in the scales. And then I've got some customized meal plans that I spend a lot of money and time on, and I've got nutrition to do. But I've also now got a tool that I've been asking TrainWise for a long time, because the reason I use TrainWise is because it's American, obviously, but there's nothing in the UK that even comes close to it. And they're constantly updating and doing stuff to it, and it's getting better and better. And one of the interesting things now is you can track your meals, obviously. You can track your calories. You can add photos, and it will go into your account and I can see them. But what I can also do here is that I've got a meal plan. This is like, let's say you're a customer. This is a beta version, so it's going to get better and better. But I actually quite like this. So we go here and we go, let's start. Now, my total daily energy expenditure is basically how many calories I burn based on what I'm doing each day. I've put mine down as like almost sedentary, just an example. I will need to raise that. But if I wanted to lose weight, I would probably go with about 1900, because this isn't correct. So I actually do a lot more exercise than this. So I need to change that. I tend to go with, and here's the thing, I only do 2 meals, but I would probably now opt for 3. But you can do 4, 5, 6 meals. You can break them down during the day. And like I said in the call last night, it doesn't really matter if you get all your calories in 1 hit, or you get them in 5 hits or 6 hits or 2 hits. It all comes down to the amount of calories that go in the end of the day. That's what counts. And then obviously what you put out in the way of movement and exercise. Then you've got the macro split. This is an interesting one. The one I favor, they call it low fat. I call it high protein, because 50% protein, 30 carbs, 20 fat. This is the way I go after the first couple of weeks. This is dependent on your weight and your body fat at the time. If you've got super low body fat, super low weight, and you're like an endurance athlete, you're running 10 miles every day and doing triathlons and swims and stuff, you'd be working off this one here. And that's when the macros actually change: protein, carbs, and fats. But if you've got weight to lose or body fat to lose, and the target for women is usually 30% and guys is 20%, that equates the same in effect, it's just made differently. I always go this one. So I pick this one. Then we've got preferences, dietary one. Are you vegan? Cool. Vegetarian? You're okay with eggs? Vegetarian, okay with dairy? Vegetarian, okay with both? And we've got pescatarian, paleo. Paleo is one I used to do a lot. It's quite difficult, but it's what you call the Stone Age diets. It's trying to imagine all the foods that are available to the Stone Age man, like meat, bone broth, seeds, nuts. But it wouldn't be things like processed food, like sugars and additives and stuff like that. So sometimes I go that way. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to no preferences. I don't have any food sensitivities. I'm not brilliant with dairy because I'm not saying lactose intolerance, but it does make it quite phlegmy. So I'm going to leave it blank for the time being, just show you. And what we can do is we can do 3 sample days. Now, it doesn't seem a lot, but remember what I say, 3 is always the magic number. And if I go 3 and confirm, you'll suddenly see, boom, 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 3 days of meals all equaling around about 900 calories. So we've got, this looks good to me, smoked salmon bagel, low fat, a vegan tofu pesto sandwich. So the proteins come from salmon, proteins come from tofu, quick steak and broccoli with garlic, mashed potato. And then we've got berry cheesecake, overnight oats, pork tenderloin. Some of these have videos in, because if it's just a sandwich like this, you don't need a sandwich, you need the ingredients, you put it together. If it's like this one here, it might have a recipe. This one here, turkey sausage pasta. Have a look at this one. So we've got a little video. And literally just tells you exactly how to do everything. And you can do this off your phone. I'm on a laptop, obviously, but this can be done directly from your phone. And then you've also got, needs to come out of this now. Move that, shut that. And if you click on here, you can be on your phone. And if you've got a wireless printer at home, you can print out the recipe. If it's a favorite, you just keep it. And then it's got all the bits and pieces. But the interesting thing also is there are 3 days of 3 recipes. But if you click on this little icon here, it will give you several. You can swap that meal out if you're not 100% keen on smoked salmon bagel. You can go for a raspberry cheesecake smoothie or cafe mocha protein shake. Anything, vegetable egg white frittata. I love all this stuff. Ooh, huevos rancheros. There's loads. Obviously, if you're quite fussy and you've got a lot of intolerances, these lists will be smaller. But lunch, once again, there's quite a big selection. Like I say, if I didn't want to have a vegan tofu sandwich, I could go with, I don't know, buffalo chicken wraps, low fat. I could do that, swap, and then swap straight in. So it's quite cool. I quite like it. I think it's pretty cool. This is quite a favorite of mine, but like I say, if I didn't want to do berry cheesecake overnight oats, I could go for a raspberry cheesecake smoothie and drop that in there. And there you go. So I hope that makes sense. If you want this added to your account, you need to speak to me because I need to work out sort of the calories and what's going on. But if you want to do this, let me know and I can do it.